Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you so much for clicking on this video and being here. I always appreciate that. In this video, we're going to be covering 3 different movie news topics. First up, we're going to be talking about Scarlett Johansson has been spotted on the set of the new Jurassic World movie. So we have some leaked pictures and footage coming out of the set of Jurassic World. Also, up after that, we're going to be talking about the passing of James Earl Jones. I'm sure you've seen it by now. It went live on the internet last night and it was all over the place within minutes. James Earl Jones, the voice of Mufasa in the Lion King franchise, and obviously played Darth Vader. That's what he was most well known for. So the passing of that famous actor. And then up third, we're going to talk about Spiderman 4 has officially got its new director, which has been named now. So we're going to jump into that as well. So 3 very interesting topics here, guys, to jump into. So sit back, relax, and let's jump into it. So starting off with this, Jurassic World Rebirth set photos reveal a new look at Black Widow star Scarlett Johansson as Zora Bennett. So I had no idea what her name was, but apparently her name is Zora Bennett. So that's quite interesting. What kind of character she is, let's try and find out. So Universal Pictures revealed our first official look at Jurassic World Rebirth late last month, via some promo stills and an updated logo. And as filming continues at the University of Greenwich, some new photos of the set have been shared online via Unbox PhD. So whoever this person is, they do a lot of set leaks. They've done a lot of set leaks of the Fantastic Four First Steps movie, which I've also covered on the channel, guys. So check that out if you want to look into that. But yeah, we have some more leaked set images and pictures of Jurassic World, which is really, really exciting. So the official images spotlighted the movie's main characters, played by Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey. And we have another look at the pair filming a scene indoors. So according to the official synopsis, Johansson will play a covert operations expert, Zora Bennett, as she attempts to secure genetic material from the dinosaurs but ends up stranded with a civilian family on an island that holds a secret being kept from humanity for decades. We don't have many details on Bailey's character, but he is believed to be playing a paleontologist. No big surprise there. Yeah, I mean, it's Jurassic World. You have to have a paleontologist in there somewhere. And a sketchy covert operations person played by Scarlett Johansson. So, we've got a couple of X posts here, which we're going to jump into, which give us some set image leaks. And then we're going to jump over to YouTube and look at some set leak footage as well. So, pretty good stuff here, guys. So, from Unbox PhD, Jonathan Bailey on set of Jurassic World Rebirth. They don't give us a whole lot away, but it is our first kind of leaked set images, so that's always exciting to see. And it kind of puts it into motion that this movie is actually in production, is being filmed, so it gets you all the more excited, you know, that you're actually seeing screenshots of the movie being made, which is great. So we have Jonathan Bailey here, who's playing a paleontologist. You can kind of see his costume here. He looks like the typical kind of person who attends a university, you know, smart casual kind of dress code here, I would say. But other than that, there's not really much else to say here. I mean, it's Jonathan Bailey, and he's on set of the Jurassic World Rebirth movie. So moving on to the next one, it's kind of a close-up look, wearing glasses, nice beard there, you know, blue jumper. There's not really a whole lot to say, but like I keep saying, it's just kind of those first screenshots of the movie being shot, which is super exciting. So moving on to the next X post, from Unbox PhD again. Scarlett Johansson filming Jurassic World Rebirth at University of Greenwich. So we can see here, it's a very blurry picture, so I do apologise. But you can see what looks like to be Scarlett Johansson. She's wearing like a smart kind of business suit. And in the background, she's obviously at a museum. We can see there's a big dinosaur statue, bone statue behind her. And it looks like she's in a museum. Whether she's like giving a tour, whether she's talking about dinosaurs, we're not really sure. We don't know the entire context here. But it's really cool to see Scarlett Johansson on set of a Jurassic World movie. I remember when she was first cast, and A-class talent being in a Jurassic World movie gets me all the more excited. So let's take a look at the next one. Jonathan Bailey completes his look as paleontologist with the ID badge. Jurassic World Rebirth filming at the University of Greenwich. So again, it's another look of Jonathan Bailey here. It doesn't give us a whole lot. Again, we just see him kind of in his university outfit. He's got his ID badge here and playing the paleontologist of the film. So moving on to the next one. Exclusive first look, Scarlett Johansson on Jurassic World Rebirth set. So again, we've got that same image we just looked at. So let's move on to the next one. Again, the same image, but obviously at a slightly different angle. Just seeing her inside the museum with the big kind of dinosaur fossil statue behind her. And again, another angle here, Scarlett Johansson inside the museum. And we don't really know the context of what's going on here. Godzilla says here, all these cast and location photos and still no dinosaurs. Yeah, we've seen some skeleton parts and dinosaurs, but we need to see living dinosaurs. Well, you're not going to see the living dinosaurs, are you, in these set leak images? They're CGI. Like this person, I don't know what this person is talking about. So, yeah, that's kind of what we've got in terms of the images. So let's just go through it again quickly. So Jonathan Bailey close-up. Scarlett Johansson at a museum with the dinosaur museum skeleton behind her. Jonathan Bailey outside again in his university costume. And again, Scarlett Johansson here inside the museum. So, pretty cool set leaks. I know they don't really show us a whole lot. It's nothing action-packed. There's nothing amazing about these images. But like I say, it's just that tangibilization of, you know, the movie being made with the actors on set. Seeing Scarlett Johansson here is pretty cool. So, yeah, it's still exciting, even though these pictures themselves are quite mundane. But it's always fun to see set leaks. So let's move on to this YouTube video here. So Jurassic World Rebirth Museum with Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson on set. So let's play this video. I'm not sure what it has to show us, but I'm sure it'll be quite cool. So let's play it. It's only it's only about 30 seconds long. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. I don't think there's any audio. No, there's no audio, I don't think. So let's just pause it and go through it. So we've got, obviously we've got this blue screen here with the information about the dinosaur in the background. Let's keep going. So it looks like we've got some crew members. We can see, obviously, we've got this massive dinosaur skeleton in the museum behind. We've got this guy in the green here, this lady, this crew member here as well. And it seems in the background that they've got some sort of religious iconography in the background here. Looks like an angel or some sort of painting in the background. So that's pretty cool. We can see a cleaning set. What looks like a cleaning set. I'm not sure that's relevant, but I thought I'd point it out. So yeah, it just looks like two crew members here just kind of talking in front of this gigantic dinosaur statue here. It says Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson on set, but they're not actually in this video. At least I didn't see them. That's not Jonathan Bailey and that's not Scarlett Johansson. But it just gives us a look, you know, through those double doors inside the museum with the dinosaur in the background where we saw these screenshots of Scarlett Johansson before. Here she is, obviously. But yeah, like I say, I think this is really cool. It's really awesome to see. And yeah, so it's the first set leaks coming out of Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm sure in the coming days and weeks, we're going to get a lot more of these pictures and images. So guys, anytime we get new footage or images of Jurassic World Rebirth coming out, stay tuned. I will update you on the channel. I will make continued videos about covering this franchise because I love it. It's one of my most favorite franchises of all time. So if we get any more of this media coming out on the set, stay tuned to the channel because I will put it up on the channel and I will keep you guys updated. So I don't think there's much else for us to go into. I think that's pretty much the majority of this article. For those of you who didn't see, I'll just cover it quickly. So we had the Jurassic World Rebirth in theaters July 2025. This was the official reveal of the logo. We have the sunrise and the Jurassic World Rebirth logo. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this by now, but for those of you who haven't, I thought I'd just cover it quickly before we move on to the next topic. And we've got this X post here as well. These were the first two official set images, sorry, I should say. So Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson kind of in the grass here, observing something by the look of it. And then we have Mahershala Ali, the classic kind of flare pose that they do in the movies, you know, where they light up the flare and they try to attract a T-Rex or whatever he may be doing. But yeah, so that's the first two official images from the set of the movie. And yeah, and the leaked images as well. So guys, with that down, let me know what you think about these leaked set images of Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey on set of Jurassic World Rebirth. What do you think about it? Does it get you more excited for the movie? And just let me know your overall thoughts, comments and opinions down below, guys. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. So, moving on to the next topic here. Star Wars The Lion King icon James Earl Jones has passed away at the age of 93. Yeah, I remember last night, I was just chilling here, I was just watching some TV, and all of a sudden, Twitter started blowing up with James Earl Jones having passed away. This is really, really sad news for movie fans all around the world. The guy, his contributions to the cinematic landscape and pop culture in general cannot be, overstated. He's absolutely incredible, and it's a real shame to hear that he's passed away. So let's just have a quick read of this, guys. Let's just read the up-to-date information, see what's going on with James Earl Jones and his unfortunate passing. So, James Earl Jones has sadly passed away at his home in Dutchess County, New York. He was 93 years old. That's a pretty big milestone to reach. There's not a lot of people that get to that age. He had a fulfilling life. You know, he brought a lot of joy to people, and what more can you ask for, really? So, the actor was an icon thanks to his performances across film and television, though he just so happened to have an iconic voice. While Jones suffered from a stutter as a child, he overcame that through his work in theatre and ultimately brought Darth Vader to life in Star Wars franchise with a performance which remains unrivaled. Yeah, the fact that he had a stutter when he was a child, and he went on to be famous as a voice actor is kind of crazy, really, but it's kind of cool at the same time. So, of course, he could have also been heard in The Lion King as Mufasa, both animated and live action. Another beloved character is hard to imagine anyone else playing. Conan the Barbarian was one of his first famous on-camera roles. I didn't actually know that, so that's quite interesting. Jones received numerous accolades, including 2 Tony Awards, a Golden Globe, and an Emmy. He was also awarded the National Medal of Arts in 1992 and the Kennedy Center Honor in 2005. Did not know that either, so that's quite interesting. Quote, James Earl Jones is one of the most versatile and talented actors of our time, with an iconic body of work across film, stage, and television, Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy said today. The menacing baritone he brought to Darth Vader will forever be beloved by fans and regarded as one of the great villainous performances in cinema. His commanding presence on screen and warm personality off screen will be greatly missed. James was an incredible actor, a most unique voice both in art and spirit, adds George Lucas. For nearly half a century he was Darth Vader, but the secret to it all that he was a beautiful human being. He gave depth, sincerity and meaning to all his roles, amongst the most important being a devoted husband to the late Cece and dad to Flynn. James will be missed by many of us, friends and fans alike. Yeah, again guys, there's not much else to say which I haven't already said. The guy made it to 93 years old. He's going to be forever known as the voice of Darth Vader, the voice of Mufasa, and many other roles, and the amount of joy that he's brought to the cinematic landscape and pop culture. He will never be forgotten. Passed away at 93. It's so sad to hear. But guys, jump into the comment section and let me know what you think about this news. You know, if you had to pick a certain quote or a certain role that James Earl Jones was famous for, what would be your favourite, and how are you going to remember this actor in the years to come? Let me know down below, guys. Can't wait to hear what you have to say about that. And again, it's really sad to hear this. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. So, moving on to our third topic of this video, we're going to be talking about Spider-Man 4. This is one of the biggest, most anticipated movies that people are waiting for. Spider-Man is absolutely huge when it comes to Marvel. Probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest single character at Marvel. So, Spider-Man 4 officially sets director in Shang-Chi helmet Destin Daniel Cretton. Yeah, Daniel Destin Cretton, I'm pretty sure he directed Shang-Chi. And he did a fantastic job with that movie. And people are so excited to hear that he's now going to be directing Spider-Man 4. So, ever since we learned that Spider-Man No Way Home director Jon Watts would not return to helm the next film in the franchise, reports have been swirling around online about who might be in line to take over, with the likes of Justin Lin from Fast and Furious, Drew Goddard from Cabin in the Woods, and Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah from Ms. Marvel and Batgirl emerging as rumoured contenders. Now we have confirmation that Spider-Man 4, that's not the official title by the way guys, has found its director in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, helmet Destin Daniel Cretton. Like I said, what he did with Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, it was phenomenal. The choreography, the fight scenes, everything, the way that it was, the cinematography was directed, I think it was such a great film. And there's been so many fans that are so clamoring for any news of Shang-Chi 2. We haven't heard anything about it so far as I know. There might be some updates. If there are, then I do apologize. But fans have been clamoring for a Shang-Chi 2 for years, and they've wanted the director to come back. But the fact that he's now going to be working on Spider-Man 4 gets me all the more excited to see what he can do with Spider-Man. And I think the choreography in the fight scenes, you know, if Shang-Chi is anything to go by, then I think we're in for something special when it comes to Spider-Man 4. So now we have, I've already read that bit. So while Cretton's name has also popped up, he was thought to be the least likely to take the job considering prior commitments to several other projects, including Shang-Chi sequel, which he is still attached to. So he is still attached to Shang-Chi 2, guys, so don't worry. Even though he's now confirmed to be on Spider-Man 4, he is still going to be directing Shang-Chi 2 by what it says here in this report. So according to the Hollywood Reporter, when Cretton exited Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, now titled Avengers: Doomsday, Marvel was determined to find another feature for him, and him nabbing the Spider-Man gig is seen as a vote of confidence on his work on Wonder Man. So he's working on Wonder Man as well, but I don't feel that there's a lot of people that care that much about Wonder Man, to be honest. I don't really care about it. You guys may do, and that's great, but I don't really have any attachment to the character. I'll still watch it, but you know, I'm not really all that fussed about it. So the trade also confirms that Spider-Man 4 is running, not crawling, full steam ahead, and will shoot early next year. I mean, the last Spider-Man movie, it made what, $1.6 billion at the global box office? So Spider-Man is absolutely huge. You know they're going to keep cranking these movies out. But how long is Tom Holland going to remain, you know, playing Peter Parker? That's going to be the big question as well. So plot details are still under wrap, but previous rumours have claimed that Sony's Tom Rothman and Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige have had some disagreements when it comes to the story of Spider-Man 4, with the latter hoping to scale the multiverse elements back for a smaller adventure. Rothman, meanwhile, is said to want to capitalise on No Way Home's success by bringing Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back as their respective takes on Peter Parker. I completely understand why you would want to bring those two Spider-Man back. Like I was just saying, Spider-Man No Way Home went on to generate 1.6, I think it's 1.6, I do apologise if I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's $1.6 billion at the global box office. If your movie's generating that much money, having those three Spider-Men in the same movie, then absolutely I understand why you would want to bring those two Spider-Men back, you know, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man back. But at the same time, if you bring them back again, does it become a gimmick? You know, will fans come out and watch it again? Will they feel like it's kind of already been done? That's the big question. So if we're speculating, we'd say that Garfield and Maguire are more than likely to return for Avengers Secret Wars, but that doesn't mean the next solo Spider movie won't lay the groundwork. So yeah, I think what I would do if I was in charge, I would have the movie focusing on Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and then as the after credit scene, I would have Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man pop up, and then they kind of thrust into Avengers Secret Wars or Avengers Doomsday potentially. And that's kind of what I would do. So I would have the best of both worlds, focus the main movie on Tom Holland, but then have the after credits, have all three Spider-Men in the after credits, and then thrust it into the Avengers movies that way. That way you're keeping all the fans happy, and you're kind of attacking it on all angles. That's what I would say anyway. Sorry, I had a bit of a wind in my chest then. So Tom Holland will of course be back as the MCU Spider-Man alongside Zendaya. I've never enjoyed the casting of Zendaya as MJ. I don't feel that she's an MJ actress whatsoever. I know a lot of you guys love her as MJ, but I've never seen her as MJ. Though Deadline Reports notes that their deals have yet to officially close. Holland is believed to be growing wary of playing the iconic hero. Like I said, I don't know how long he's going to stay around for, but they're not going to find any shortage of upcoming young actors who would fill that role in an instant. But you know, Tom Holland's done such a great job. So this could be the final solo outing as the Wallcrawler, though he will almost certainly play a part in one or both of the upcoming Avengers movies. Yeah, I think Tom Holland, he's going to be in one of these Avengers movies, if not both, Doomsday and Secret Wars. And then I think after that, I think he'll be done with the character after that. So we have the best in the business working towards whatever the story might be, Holland said in the recent interview. But until we've cracked it, we have a legacy to protect, Holland explained. The third movie was so special in so many ways, we need to make sure we do the right thing. Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely right here. I mean, those three movies that he's done so far have been pretty damn incredible. His run in the MCU as Spider-Man has been nothing short of just absolutely, you know, fantastic. And I get it, you don't want to rush the movie out, take your time, write a good story, write a compelling story arc for Spider-Man, especially going into the Avengers movies. You know, make it good, focus on quality first. That's absolutely what they should do. So guys, there we are. So that's our third topic of this video. Spider-Man 4 now has Shang-Chi director Daniel, what's his name? Destin Daniel Cretton. I always get it the wrong way around, so I do apologize. So yeah, the Shang-Chi director is now going to be on Spider-Man 4. That's confirmed. So this is all kinds of exciting. Like I said, the choreography and the fight scenes in Shang-Chi bring that kind of energy over into Spider-Man 4. And I think we're in for something really special there, guys. So that brings us to the end of the video. That's the 3 topics that we've covered. So Scarlett Johansson and Jason Bailey. Is it Jonathan Bailey. Sorry, I'm getting the name wrong. Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson on the set of Jurassic World. The leaks there were pretty damn cool. Then we have the unfortunate sad news of James Earl Jones passing away at age 93, having a fantastic career in cinema, forever changing the pop culture landscape. So his commitment there to film will never be forgotten. Then we have, what we just talked about, Shang-Chi director helming Spider-Man 4. So that's 3 pretty incredible stories there, guys, that we've covered. So jump down into the comment section. Let me know what you think about these 3 different stories. What are your thoughts, comments, and opinions on what we've covered in today's video? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe before you leave, guys, if you want to see more movie content. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.